Hello, hello. It's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we're back today to work on some rediscoveries. So we'll call this our Rediscovering the Oldies. And we are going to work on, and this is thank you to Robin Powell, who should have a channel but does not. Sorry, Robin. You know, we'll always tease you about it because you're so good at all of this. Robin suggested we do like Forgotten Ephemera. And I could call it that, but I don't want to hoist away with any of Gail Augustinelli's She Does Forgotten Friends Friday. So we're going to do Rediscovering the Oldies. So today we are going to work on hidden paper clips. And this is a hidden paper clip. It's completely hidden. You can put this on a pocket. You can put it on a double journal page like so. I'm just going to fold this over like this, and then it could be on both sides of your page. Like this and like this. You could do them sideways so they slip in this way. This is just a little sewing theme. So that's what we're going to work on today, is a few of these. So the first thing you need to do is decide if you're going to use a long paper clip or a shorty, or an even bigger one. It's up to you. But we're going to need some, it should be kind of a heavier paper, probably, to put under, in between here. And the reason I say that is so that it doesn't catch on your paper as you're slipping it over the edge or a pocket or whatever you're slipping it into. So I'm using this. This is what we were using earlier for one of the journals we've been working on. One of the many. And let's start with a big paper clip because it's big. And so you'll need to fold your paper in half. And if it's a little long, that's okay. That won't hurt anything. Now it looks like I'll probably get maybe one or two out of this, maybe. Depending on if we go this way or this way with our whatever we put on the outside. On the outside. So here's our paper clip. Now let's decide. What are we going to put over the front? We're going to use like these really cool stamps. If so, we probably should make this a little bit longer. The reason is otherwise the little pieces get caught. So let's look at these. One of these. Let's go this way because I think this will look better on this paper here. So let's just fold it in half for right now. See where that gets us. See if that's big enough. Be a little trial and error here. Okay, so we have this one. Let's put her there. I love this one. I'm going to put her down with glue stick. If you want her to really hold down, you might want to use regular white glue. The glue stick I'm using is Scotch Permanent Glue Stick. I love this product. I highly recommend it. Now Carol over at Free Spirit Arts, she uses, she's been using the Dick Blick brand, and she loves it. So it's something that you could take a look at, that's for sure. I haven't purchased any of it yet. I've thought about it. Just because I want to know how it works. So I'm going to put this down with the glue stick. I hope it holds. I'm just going to kind of center it on there. Oops, I went with this as my outside piece. This was my inside piece. We're going with it on the outside. There we go. So it is now the outside piece. So we will put one on the back. Let's trim this off over here. I better use this. Put it right up there. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm going to trim it just a little more on the other side. And I'll trim this one down to match it. Just trying to get rid of that excess so it's not too large. Okay. So you could use this little piece on the inside. One of the things that I like, though, is using a piece that fits exactly. And the reason is so that it doesn't catch up on your other paper and stuff as you're folding things in half. So let me find a piece of paper that we can use. I want to use that one for something else. So let me grab a piece of paper here. Ah, here's one that's a weird house shape. Let's use it. And we'll need to fold it in half, like so. Let's go this way. We know it will fold this way. And now we have half of a house. A weird house, but it's half. Which half is yours and which half is mine? Oh, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. Don't do a bunch of shortcuts, Ange. You'll regret it. And this way, right here. Now this is kind of a large piece of ephemera for your journal, but you know, I think it's okay sometimes to use a larger piece. I like the way that the larger pieces look in a larger journal. Okay, so put your paper clip over that piece of paper. Okay? And then on one side of it, front or back, and we're using the long one, right? Yes. You a long one too? Or are you longer? You're longer. Let's use you. Oh, I like that. One side or the other. You choose. You're going to put glue on it. And run your glue around your paper clip. And then I'm going to use the shorter one on the back side, just because it's easier to situate the longer paper clip first. Now remember, your paper clip has a little extra at the top, so you're going to have a little bit sticking out down here. That's okay. Some people like to put a little hole punch here so that that can poke out. I like to hide the whole thing, to be honest with you. Just my deal. That's how I like to do it. But you can do it either way. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put some more glue here. Like so. Going to let that dry just a little bit before we clip it down. Or before we play with it, I should say. So while this one dries, let's look at whether or not we could do a butterfly. Now my suggestion for the butterfly would be to apply him to a piece of paper like this. And or a flower or something. You may want to take off his tentacles, his antennae, or not. It's up to you. The other thing you could do is to put it right on the back, like so. And then we could make a hidden one there. And then he would just clip on to your... So let's try this. That won't work. Okay. There we go. Now we can put it like this. Or we could cut this out. I don't know, how long is that? Yeah, see, it's too long if you go that way. It would have to go clear up to his wing like this, and he would have to clip on sideways to your journal, to a right or left page. Okay, let's try it. We'll just go over here. I'm going to, I think I'll glue him on here first. See, I really don't know what to do with him. Let's get a full piece of paper. Here we go. Flowers. Butterfly needs a flower. Okay, so first we'll glue him down. And I think we'll go with this wing up here. This will be our connector piece right there. I think we'll take those antennae off. And then we'll just draw them in. That's always better. Okay. So now we're going to just kind of work around him. A lot of people like to put the antenna on with embroidery threads and just let them stick out. Hi, Libby. I feel you back there behind me. I do. My dog is behind me. She wants me to get up and get her a cookie. Okay, now we have a connector right there. Okay, so now we need to make another one of these with this same shape. So I'm just going to fold this down. I know I'm wasting a lot of paper, but it's okay. It's okay. This is going to go right here, like so. Okay, front and back. And this butterfly, let's start with gluing on the front so we can get it around this. I'm going to shove that wire in on this just so that it stays in there. But we're going to start by putting the butterfly around this side. Okay, so let me grab the front of him. I think I got too much glue on him. I know I did. Okay. I'm going to take this bone folder because it's so close right over here, and just give it a little pressing in around that thick paper clip. Okay, so there's that part. I'm going to go ahead and lift that part up so that I can cut around this part. And you know, I think I'm going to leave just a little bit of the flower peeking through. So that it looks like he's at least flying into a whole bunch of flowers. Okay, now we have that part. Now let's put this part down and glue it. We're gluing over that paper clip now. So lining up all those little lines. Oh, and soaking up the glue that's seeping out around the edges. Now I would definitely go around these with your ink. You know, I'd ink in these edges a little bit better than I'm doing, because I haven't been doing that. I think I'll just round that off a little bit at the bottom. There. And let's find our ink. And then this is the time that you would apply his little antennae, depending on what you want to put there. I think that the little wax threads might work really good. Probably would have worked better had I put them under. So, you know, there is that. But you can draw some just around here if you want, with some black. Let me get this part done first. Okay, so now I should have brought something for his antennae. Your antennae. I can't remember what I've been using, to be honest with you. I have been using floss. I think I've been using the wax thread too. Oh, Lily, you're in my way. Okay. Sandy black there. I should have put it underneath. I know that's a little bit long. They won't be that long. What I would do is press this part down as best as you can. And then we know there's a little open spot right at the top there that we might be able to squish that into. Right there. See it? Okay. So I'm going to put just a little bit of glue there. Of course, if I do that, then that's not going to work because then he won't go in the book correctly. Let's just pull the butterfly up a little bit. There he is. Oh, good butterfly. We'll trim off the rest of those antennae there. Okay. So if the antennae are important to you, this is how you would do it. And I know they are important to a lot of people. So, you know, doesn't hurt to put them in. You could probably do better than I did. Now you are going to have to let that dry before you go messing around with it, because otherwise his antenna will fall out. The nice thing about the wax thread is that it shouldn't come apart, you know. Okay, let's let that dry. Make sure it's not going to get glued together there. Then let's come back and look at this one. Now if you wanted to stamp on this, this would be the time that you could do that. I don't know how well it will stamp over. Oh, we got to put the one on the back. Huh. I forgot. I got the same girl, or I have this one we could put back here. Or we have her. I think we'll use her. She's a little bigger. Wait, I hear Gail Augustinelli in my brain. She used tape one day. Oh, not going to work for me. Nope. I guess I didn't watch well enough on how she used it. Okay, go this way to the front. Peel the front off. I'm folding that so I can put glue on here. And then we'll apply this one. Gotta kind of try and center it there. There. Now it will pick it up. Oh, no, it still won't pick it up. Oh my goodness, Angela. That was a fail on that. Okay, so now we have this one. And let me get some of these things out of the way. And we'll bring this back. And we'll put this little paper clip on here. And, oh, this one. Let's put it on. So you can tell these are both about the same. you know, the same size. Now this one will go differently. So let's see what it would look like on a page. This is your page. Let's see which way he's going to fly. He's going to fly that direction on your page. Unless you put him on the side, then he's going to be flying off the other way. Like so. Depending on where you position the paper clip. So on this one, he'll go this way. And I like that. That would be a nice direction for the butterfly to go on that page, wouldn't it? I gotta grab my garbage again. I had to move it to get around my dog. So what else can you use to paperclip? Well, you could use a half a ticket if you want something that'll show up on both sides of the page. So you could go this way, like so. And then on the inside, you would need a piece of paper again. That is approximately the same size. Better if it is the same size. And the reason I say that is so that the paper fits. The paper fits in here neatly. No, that's not why. It's so that the paper clip and the paper won't grab on the edge of the paper that you're trying to hook it to. So we have this. We're going to make one that goes on the side of your journal page. Here we go. Remember, that's going to stick up a little bit there. If you don't want it to, then you can give a little tiny hole punch here. I'll show you. Right. Oh, this one won't do it. That's right. That one won't punch. It thinks it's a little baby one. Well, it is kind of a little baby. So you just hole punch out a piece at the top, right there. If you want it to be flush with your inside paper, okay? Now it's not hidden this way either, though. So just know that. But I'll show you what you can do with that piece in just a second. So here we go. Once again. Now remember, you've got a hole cut up there this time. So you don't want your glue to go all over. So we're hooking that on with glue. Flipping it over. And adding some more glue. There we go. Oh, this looks nice already. Trimming to fit. This one here, I want to trim the corners. I think on this one I'll just nip them like that. And Now we have this. So what else can we do with that? Well, just one moment and I'll show you. So we will take one of these and we're going to put it right here along that little clip. Now remember, this is to clip on the side of your journal. And then in here I have just some leaves and stuff like that. If you'd like to hang a leaf on it. Oh, that one's way too heavy. Here's a couple of glass ones. Oh, I like this one. The reason I like this one is because of the way it dangles. So on it goes. And then I close up my clip. Usually I glue these closed, but I want to add something else to it. Whoops! That's why I glue them closed. I started out wrong here. There we go. Well, you can put the bulb down or up. It's up to you. I like to kind of hang it this way. Oh, sorry. This way. Or this way. Not everything upside down. But now I got this backwards. Oh well. Doesn't matter. So, on the edge of a page, let's look here. It would go like this. Just like this. And then you flip it open. And there it is. The other half of it. That dangle does not work well. It gets caught. Needs a bigger hole on it. So there we go. We have that one. And then we have this one that I want to do the corners on because it'll just look neater. You can scallop them, you can stub them. That's a scallop. Like that. I rounded this one. And so it can go up here if we want. Or if we had a pocket in here, like so. Pocket like so. Yeah, like this. Let's just put this in there. We have a pocket with a pocket hole. Big one, a big pocket hole. I was going to use this for something else. I already told you that, and I cut it anyway. Just for you. Just so I can show you what I'm thinking. Show you what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness. Sometimes glue does not want to stick to coffee dyed paper. It's the weirdest thing. You have to give it time to stick. Okay. So we have that. And then we have, well, let's move her. We're going to move her over here. We're going to move the butterfly here because we want it flying in the correct direction. There we go. And then I say, I don't know where it went. Uh-oh, she lost something again, everybody. Oh my goodness. Am I going to have to view another video to see where I threw it? She took her scarecrow arm and threw it over there. Ah, there it is. It's pretty. And then you might want to just put one on a pocket. Like so. You don't want to glue it in to the pocket. But there gives you 4 very good examples of what you can do with paper clips, hidden paper clips. And then if you don't want to hide it all the way, but you leave this sticking out, decorate it up with a little bit of charm, and you have it. Not with that charm. You don't. That charm is not very charming. Let's see if we can get this down in there. There we go. Maybe like that. Yeah, maybe like that. Or maybe just a jump ring would work better for something like this, off the side like that. So that is what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this quick little rediscovering our, what was it? Rediscovering the Oldies. I have to write that down. So we'll be doing that. And then I have another one coming up that was suggested by... Well, I'm going to have to look her name up before I tell you. I'll have to wait. So, kind of cool. You see this here or here. You open it up. Oh, there they are again. Here's a really cool butterfly. I love the butterfly. I think he turned out perfect. And of course, you could decorate a butterfly with some sparkly paints. And you could use mushrooms. You could use stamps. You know, you could use chipboard pieces. Here are some chipboard cupcakes that you could use to make hidden paper clips. You could use a frame like this. So when it's, or it could go like this, and then inside the frame you could have, I had a lady I had in there. Wonder where the little lady, oh, it was the stamp I put in there. This lady. You could put her inside. Then you'd have this little frame. So there's all kinds of things you can do. You can use large or medium or small. You could take 2 of these and put them back to back and put them on the side as a slide in. You would want to peel these down like I have in past videos so that you're not using a great big thick piece. So you'd want to peel them down. Okay, well, that is all I have for you today. I'm going to scooch this stuff out of my way and bring this out so you can see these better. And there you go. That is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this little series, and I look forward to rediscovering some more oldies with you. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all in the very next video. Bye!